Welcome back to another Alliance War video. We have 4 Loki versus Jedi Assassins. They banned Silk, Void, and Stealthy. Titania and Hulk are globally banned. So we're looking to get another win here. We've had a rough start to the first part of the season. And this is War 6 right here. We are 2 and 3 at this point. So we can get back to 500 with the win. I'm bringing Peni, who will be fighting today, SpiderGwen, and Shuri. So obviously JA is a very good alliance. They keep a low death count, so you know we're mindful of that, and we want to try to do our best here and get the victory. So I'm joining War, and I'm just kind of trying to burn some energy. Then I'll be looking at my path. I have this Mojo on path 2 in section 1. Then I have this Scorpion, which I am going to be taking with Peni Parker. It's an ascended Scorpion. I fought a few of them so far this season, and I have to say, you know, his evade really kind of really sucks, but she's clutch with the auto block. I'll be fighting that Kindred on path 2 and that Domino on path 2 as well in section 2. Then I'll be taking this Sassy on 38, and it is another rank 3. JA has very large accounts, just like TCN did. So, and then I'll be taking this Chavez on Conflictor, and they have a Korg boss, which was weird. I was going to exit. I absolutely was going to exit. Like, whenever I see something like that I can just totally take with X, I just don't know if I'm like planning, like I plan the war for X to get his charges, or if it's the best thing for the battle group. But we didn't send X. Our alliance leader is in love with Nova, the Buckethead Nova, and he used to plan with me and Andy in BG3, but he's busy in real life and stuff. So, but he did message us as we were in officer chat, you know, basically saying that Nova could take it. So we kind of made that magic happen for him. He posted his Alliance War video already, and it's just funny because he's super pumped about bringing Nova to war and taking the boss. He actually was surprised that we even assigned it. This Mojo fight, this person was running suicides, and Mojo is Sugar Pill, SpiderGwen is decay, so it really doesn't matter. He was gonna die. So yeah, that's funny about the Korg boss. So I just decided, you know, I don't need to plan to ramp X up, or it actually worked out really well on the map to ramp X. I can ramp X easily on the map usually, but we decided against it, and now I'll be taking this Scorpion. So the plan basically is to do short combos, or full combos, if I can get to 20 charges. And then what I want to do is time my special 1 when he gets to a bar, so I can power drain him and get him under and over that bar of power. And that's ideally what you want to do. It doesn't always work out, but here I want to push him to a special 2. He doesn't have his Scorpion sense up, so I was able to avoid getting evaded during that first part, but now it is up. So I want to push him to 2 bars and throw this. And the only reason I want to do that is so I can keep my shield up in case he auto evades me, and then I can auto block it. But the more blocked hits I take, you see that it just chips down. So I'm doing short combos here, and I go my relic into my SB2. And that's basically it. This node has status, so he hits harder the more debuffs I have, so I'm trying to stay away from him at this point. And that fight went absolutely perfect with Scorpion. I wish every war he played ball like that. Spoiler alert, in future war, that does not happen. But for this war, it did. So we have Kindred up next. And this node basically, when you knock him down, you get a Fury buff. And per Sugar Pill, when a buff expires on the attacker, the defender has a chance to go unstoppable. So I need to, I basically need to keep him slowed. And when I knock him down, the Wither debuffs are going to allow me to place a slow. My heavy attack places a slow. So everything about this fight basically makes sure that I keep him, or I have to keep him slowed. And all I'm gonna do is basically stay in his face. There's no protection node, you know, gimping my damage, so I'm just gonna stay in his face and keep those withers up so I can mitigate the degen from him. I'm gonna miss decay when it's gone because fighting Kindred is gonna be a royal pain in the butt again. But I'll probably be Xing him at that point. So here I'm rooted. I just take combo into the block, and I know the special 2 will break the root and kill him through the block. So that was easy peasy. And the special 2 reverses his regen as well at the end, so that's always kind of clutch. Now this Domino again, I died to this fight a few wars ago. Not this specific fight, but this specific defender. And the plan basically here is to, I have max Petrify, I have max Collar Tech, and I want to do parry and short combos. Right there, I dash away twice just to get more spacing. I do get a placebo because I wasn't staying away far enough from her, so I'm like, okay. Short combo, and then I want to, you know, I'm staying away right there. I want to parry from a distance. I use my untouchable there to refresh, and even if she were to throw her special, I kind of use it to bait that special, to be honest, because I would be, I would miss it essentially. So here I throw the special 1 and get refresh those shocks. I'm able to do some guaranteed crits and play some critical shocks on her, and this is really where the fight starts cooking. So I decided to convert them all just so they can start dealing some damage. You can see they're doing 2k a tick right there, and it's basically you know, she's melting at this point. I like this strategy better, converting them after the special 1, because the DOT is 4k a second. You see that the fight went much you know, faster than last time. So now I have this Sassy on 38. There is a white Magneto pre-fight here, and I will be using SpiderGwen. I'm running 12 200 boosts as usual. You know, I run 8 150s in some fights, like on the lane fight for Mighty Charge. For this fight, I do like the extra 212, but you can also run max Assassin and really kind of, you know, pump up your power for that last 40%. I mean, you can get him in Assassin's range relatively easy, but with the power backs and the Fury from the node and max Assassin, you can really kind of, you know, bring up your damage. So here again, the fight at the beginning, it doesn't really matter. The white Magneto pre-fight is nice, but basically you're just kind of heavying him and baiting specials and just hitting him in the face essentially. And his, you know, the rage stacks, nothing about his actual kit is what I'm worried about. Just trying to not to get hit at the beginning. Now he's in Wrath, so whenever I see this, I'm like, perfect. I have my relic, knock him down, and I use the Wrath to basically get an intercept, and boom, I throw my special 2. I want to make sure I bait this his special 1, but his Wrath is over, so I can parry him, and I get the protection down, and I'm like, all right, cool. Now the fight's about to start because he's going to go into the regen mode, and I'm like, all right, let's bait the special 2. I want to get the Fury down, and he's just, you know, he has 5 rage stacks at this point, so he's mitigating my damage, and he's at 24%. She still hits pretty hard with that Fury up, but I'm like, okay, get the protection down here, bait the special 1, perfect, and hopefully he goes into Wrath soon, but I'm gonna throw the special 2, and it does a nice 40k crit there. Protection's about to go down, but I have my relic, so I'm gonna combo into my relic and get the protection down. And I'm just like, man, can you get into Wrath so I can kill you? But you see, Assassins actually, it actually nuked the protection node down. Protection wasn't down, but the Fury came up, so it reset it. And I'm like, okay, cool. This guy is basically a dead. I didn't realize that in the fight until I watched it after. But he's at 10% right now, and I'm just like, okay. he's in Wrath. I'm getting cornered. So this fight was going really well, but now I'm in the corner and I'm okay here. I just need to make sure that I don't eat a heavy or anything, and I can get out of here. So I parry heavy, throws a special one, and I'm going to end the fight. Again, assassins, the ability action reduction reduced the protection, or didn't let the protection come up, and he was dead, and he was basically dead. So a little bit weird at the end. It's kind of a weird fight, that because it seems like it's scary or things are going wrong, but you're really in control with SpiderGwen there, and she has enough damage to get it down. Now this fight was Conflictor. I haven't taken this fight at all this season. I have a Magneto pre-fight, but I'm gonna place Withers on her constantly, so Conflictor's gonna be triggering throughout the fight, and I don't have any Withers at the start, so she gains a full bar basically at the beginning. And I used an indestructible boost, but I really should have gone PS1, because as the fight evolves, I end up trying to. At first I was like, okay, bait SB1s, but you see when I apply that Wither, she just gains, power, and I'm just like, man, I need to I don't want to trigger the prowess puncture, because it's gonna hurt. Even through the block, that kind of hurts. So I'm like, I throw this SP2, and I can't even hit her at that point. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna neverate her, because I don't want to be dealing with this power when I hit her. So I throw the special one, and luckily it lands right away, but I neverate her, so she doesn't gain any power. Now I'm really cooking. Now I'm like, all right, cool. I can hit her, and she won't gain much power. I reset the Ineverate. She only has one. And she's being friendly with her special one. So you see the first half went slow, and I basically changed my strategy mid-fight, but ultimately it was really, really smooth. We cooked that Cork boss, our leader did, but JA cooked us. They only died once, and we died 7 times. And it was just, it was rather frustrating. But shout out to Karate Mike, Andrew, and B McG for the MVPs, and we will see you guys in the next one.